Welcome, everybody, to the Smackdown Penitentiary. I am one of your hosts, Dizzy Solid, and today I'm joined by Mad Dog Kelly. How you doing there, brother?
Good. How are you? Thanks for having me on. I'm excited for this new journey with you guys, being on this show now. So very excited to be here. Thanks for having me here again. I appreciate it.
All right, so we had a pretty good run of SmackDown last night, and uh, I want to say that I had a hard time watching this only because my Knicks were playing. It was game 6. We
Yeah, I
had to
was
get him
watching
out the
that too.
building,
I
so
was
it
I
was
was watching it too. I'm not
it
gonna
was
lie. I was
it was
watching it too. I'm also a Knicks fan, so I had one screen up for SmackDown, one screen up for the Knicks game.
yeah. So it was hard, but we got it done. So
Yes,
on the Wednesday, and we'll get uh we'll get the Pacers on Wednesday.
we
But
will.
anyway, going to this, and we're starting off on SmackDown. And Jacob is still it's coming. It's coming,
Mhm.
and we know that it's coming, right? But um
Absolutely. I love
it's to the point now where it's he doesn't like JC Mateo,
it. See,
and
I'm sorry, I can't
yeah, I
come
do.
up with a name, man.
It's
I'm
yeah,
sorry. When
it's
I heard that, I was like, "What? What was?" I was like, "They're really going with it." I go, "Okay."
yeah, yeah. I
Uh,
mean, you could have just left JC on, but either way, they go with him, and he goes, he goes with the not I mean and all that, and we know what you mean. We know what you mean. Like
yeah,
he's Solo has the condescending of Roman Reigns. Like he does it every time.
yeah.
I just want to. So, what's your thoughts on this?
I like this whole segment. The only thing I didn't like was the name change, Jeff Cobb into JC Mateo. I just don't understand that. But I like what they're building here. Jacob's getting really mad at Solo, and it looks like Jacob's gonna turn, right? I think that's what's gonna end up happening here, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe SummerSlam, they have the match here in New Jersey, maybe. I don't know where they're gonna do it, but that's what it looks like. Hi, Charmaine. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. And the whole JC Mateo thing, maybe Jacob and JC have a match down the line before he gets to Solo. I mean, it's kind of what I'm thinking. They split up and then those two have a match. So,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Um, Mateo, he can be put on the type of realm that JC that what's my man Fatu was, but he's not gonna he's not as big as Fatu.
no,
So
no. Right.
I can't even
Not
I don't know why
so
so many people
over.
are
Yeah.
on are on this Mateo, but
Jeff Cobb, if you really want to get technical, I mean that's his real name. God.
either
Yeah.
way, it's
Yeah.
still just it's too late.
I agree.
Um, it's too late. We still haven't seen Hikaleo, right?
Yeah, right.
He's been signed for months,
He has been.
so
I don't even think
uh,
he's even been on NXT. I mean, I could be wrong.
he's
Maybe I don't
he
watch it.
hasn't he hasn't. But they are introduced. Well, they're interrupted by LA Knight, and
Yeah.
LA hits him, and he
Yeah.
hits him, and he goes off. He goes off,
Yep.
and nobody sees him. Right. So so
I
so
mean, that's what he does, but he's good at it getting over that crowd. I mean, they love him, so
I don't know if he's related. I don't know if
I don't think so. I could be wrong though. Maybe he is. I don't think so.
I mean
Though.
in some way they're all related, but
Yes.
distant cousins, third cousins, fourth cousins. It goes
So
long.
confusing. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Uh,
it, I would say probably
yeah.
that they are, but he's old, so yeah, give him 2 years. He's gone.
Wait, how old is he? He can't be that old. Jeff Cobb's
He's
old.
he's pretty old.
Is
He's
he
got to be.
really? No
I think
way.
so. He was like '04. He was like
Jeff
'04.
Cobb
Uh,
age. I'm gonna do this here for us here. 42. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Wow. He is up there. Okay.
So
Well.
he's old.
Well.
He's old.
He's older than
As well
AJ, I think.
as
Wow. Okay.
no, he's not older than AJ, but he's old.
He's
So
older than Roman. I think Roman's what, 37, 38,
30,
maybe?
39.
39. I was
Roman's
close.
39.
I was close.
So yeah, Roman's So but more importantly, after the match, we go backstage and we see Chelsea Green, Meechin, and BFAB, and then Alexa Bliss, and
Yeah.
which I didn't get because they said, nobody can interfere in this match, but then
Right.
it wasn't made for the men's. Did you notice that?
Qualifying match, you mean? Or
Yeah.
what did you?
No, the what's the face? The qualifying match. The qualifying match had no interference.
Right.
But the men's did.
Yes. And that's probably because of the storyline they're doing on the men's side, I guess, with that, maybe. I mean, hi Jeffrey, but like I said, maybe that's why. I mean, look, Nick Aldis did say a week ago or two that Chelsea Green squad could not go out and interfere during this match. So, it's very clear that she couldn't, they couldn't go interfere. So it was not related to Solo Sikoa. Okay, all right, yeah. Thanks for that. But like I said, yeah, I don't know why they did this. I don't know. But I wasn't too surprised. That was a great match, but I wasn't surprised on the winner, honestly.
Yeah, I just want to meet you in the win, but
yeah,
going into this thing,
mm-hmm.
you knew.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah,
she's.
I think they'll probably do like was it 6 people, 7 people? They'll probably do like a last minute,
qualifier
retry.
Yeah.
Because next week is the heavy hitter, Julia, who was it? Oh, Chelsea. I mean, not Chelsea. Zelina Vega and Charlotte Flair.
Okay.
Show. I don't even know why Selena is getting into this, so I don't think that Selena is going to win.
No.
So it's between Charlotte
I like
and
Selena, though. I do like her, but she has a title, so I don't know why she's already there. I mean, at least I thought she had the title. I could be wrong. I don't know.
No, she's got the title, so
yeah,
it doesn't even matter. But going into this match, it was pretty good. It was pretty good for. I'm glad to see Chelsea Green getting her time back.
Yep.
But the problem is now, where is the Wyatt 6?
I have no idea. This is the last thing I heard, and this is from those damn dirt sheets you guys hate so much. Bo Dallas is injured, and that's the reason why they've been off the air for like a year or so, because he's been hurt.
He was injured. He was injured, but then he got
a year ago.
He got back healthy. So
yeah, and then he got injured again.
Again?
Yes.
Oh, God.
If they're right, I'll do the air quotes here because I don't know if they are, but if they are correct, he's still injured from the last injury he had. So
he re-injured his injury.
Yes.
Yeah.
If they're right, and like I said, I don't know. You know as well as I know, they could be wrong.
Oh, it's Dexter too. All
Dexter
right.
too. Okay, I did not know that one, but I know Bo was. Yeah.
What the hell are they doing where you're injured and you're not on TV? What are you doing? I don't understand. What are you doing?
I
And
don't know anymore, man.
yes,
Yeah.
congratulations to Mia Yim. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's right. Yeah, yeah. I heard about that.
But Lexa and um Chelsea Green and Meechin had a really good
Yeah,
match. It was decent for
it did.
the amount of time that they had. Um the thing that I wanted to go off of was Meechin looked really good.
She
Meechin
did.
looked really good, and I just hate that she doesn't get. She's been on the roster for a long time.
She has been. She has
She's been
been.
on the roster for a long time, and it's just what. But I get it. Listen, if you're gonna get rid of Dakota Kai and keep Meechin, you know,
Do something with her. I mean, look, WWE, I want to throw this out there. I don't know if you noticed they have this whole gaming thing now. And with their gaming thing, they put her kind of in the forefront of it. They used to do that with Saraya when Paige used to be with WWE. Now they have Michin literally doing that now. Sometimes Keith Lee will make an appearance. It's like the only time you'll see Keith Lee is in those streams because you don't see Keith Lee on AEW TV anymore. So, because he's been injured for like 3 years. But, yeah, she's been doing a lot of that. And I guess WWE, now that they have this gaming partnership and everything now with Twitch, it's working for them. So, they also feature her a lot on those Raw watch along things they do. They do these watch alongs on Twitch as well. And they feature her a lot on there. So,
I'm hoping that BFAB um and Meechin work out as well. I think that BFAB has something. It's not a lot right now, but it is
right.
something, and I like it. I
Yeah.
point blank period. I like it. So I'm glad that she's getting, you know, regardless of the amount of TV time, I'm glad that she's getting something.
Yeah,
But
I agree with that. I think they might go into a tag team. If they do,
yeah, they're
maybe they'll
going
verse
after
the
they're going after
Chelsea Green's girls, right? Or whatever, right?
no, they're going after the tag team.
The
So
titles.
yeah.
Who
So
has the titles again? I'm trying to think who has the titles right now. Who is the women's titles? I forget who they are. I forget it was the women's champion titles at the moment. I don't even remember who they are. I know they're out there. I know there is a team, right, who has the tag titles, right?
Sliv and Rachel.
That's it. It's Raquel and Liv, yeah. And that's right. They didn't do. That's right. They didn't do anything with those titles because she was out in Japan for 2 months filming a movie. That's right. I forgot about that.
She's been
But she
gone
was
for
off.
2 weeks.
Felt like 2 months. Felt like 2 months to me. Yeah. No, it felt like 2 months.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for keeping me up. I love this DDT. I love this DDT. It is ferocious, and the fact that she can hit it almost from anywhere on anybody, I think was pretty good. Like I said, Alexa Bliss gets the first spot in the Money in the Bank qualifying. So it's really it's interesting to see what they're going to do on Raw because they haven't announced any Raw filming. They haven't announced any Raw matches yet, so I'm kind of anxious to see what they do on Raw.
I hope after the WrestleMania debacle, I hope Bailey gets a spot either in the match or this just my personal take on it, or just even a qualifying match after that whole debacle thing. So
when
she
Bailey
deserves
comes back,
so.
Bailey is going to get she's going to be on fire. And
I
first
hope
and
so.
foremost, the feud between her and Becky is going to light it up. I think that's what we're going for SummerSlam.
Right.
Um, would it be for the title? I I would say yes. I would
Mm,
say yes, but you have to get a title off of uh Lyra Valkyria,
right.
and
Right.
who's coming into our own right now. So it's kind of it's kind of touch and go. It's kind of touch and go. Um, but going into Axiom and
These guys, Fraxium, right? I believe they're called
yeah, Fraxium.
Fraxium. Not a
I,
fan, huh?
I
Yeah.
they're cool. They do some moves and you know yada yada
Um,
yada, and it's like,
they
are
should,
you
to
going to
me,
give?
man, they should have stayed on NXT. That's how I feel about them, and that's where I'm gonna
Oh no,
stand.
I'm not going that far. I'm not going that far.
Um,
But
I don't care
it's
about
just,
them.
I mean, they do some really good moves. They're high flying entertainment for sure.
They are.
But my point is, like, you got DIY here, you got Street
Mm,
Profits,
mm.
uh you got Motor City Machine Guns, um
Got a
you got
lot, actually.
Legata del
Phantasma.
Fantasma.
Yep.
Like, but the least
I don't.
of those teams
Mhm.
is Legata del Fantasma.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've been there just about the longest, outside of
Yeah.
Profits,
Yeah.
and they're getting nothing. They're
Yep.
getting. I don't even know if they've won a match.
I don't know.
I don't even think they won a match.
No. Uh, all I know is Santos Escobar, I think has a couple singles wins. So there you go. Um,
He's got a Money in the Bank uh qualifying match next week. I'm pretty
okay,
sure.
yeah. You
Um,
think he'll win? I don't
no,
know. No.
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 They keep putting him in these positions, and then he just,
Poor
nah.
kid. No,
So
Escobar. Wow.
yeah. So but anyway, back to this match. Like I said, I love these guys. They're high flying. They're hype. They get everything. But in between this match, there was a lot.
Mm.
There was a lot. From
Yeah.
yeah, um
Yeah.
you know
I
what?
can see that. Do the double duty, I guess, right? Maybe. I do want luchadors on that. What you call that card? Yeah, card.
I don't that's true. I for a minute I was thinking it was you was talking about Rey Mysterio, and I was like, he's hurt. But I remember
No,
you're talking about Rey
Ray
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Yeah.
Um but the match with them, and we'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
They get the W, and it's good. It works,
Right.
right? But I thought, for me, I thought that it's still too soon. They're on their fourth match on SmackDown, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden
Yeah.
they're in the title hunt next week. Um,
That was
but they
fast,
get,
right?
yeah, they get beat down by DIY, and
Yeah.
in comes Motor City Machine Guns
Right.
and kind of settle the score a little bit. But your thoughts on this whole debacle?
I don't know if DYI is great heels, and it's just how I feel because I always picture Johnny Gargano as that big baby face because that's how he was in NXT. That's how he was kind of beginning. Now they're turning heels and they're trying to make Fraxium the good guys here, and the Motor City Machine Guns are just kind of whatever. I mean, they're a great tag team and all, but I don't know if they're heel. I don't know if they're face. This whole tag team scenes getting really complicated on SmackDown. Like you said, they got so many, and I only feel like maybe Fraxium's the real standout baby face of the tag teams right now. And I think that's why they're picking up a lot of wins. And that's why I believe they're also going to be in the title picture next week. Now, do I agree with it? Not really, because I think it's too soon for Fraxium to even, get a title shot, especially since these two almost broke up on NXT like a couple months ago. You saw the cracks within this tag team. So, but yeah, I really don't know. I think it's just so crowded, as it is here.
I'm going to say that I don't have a problem with them being heels right now.
Right.
Because I think that's they're comfortable. And we've seen where they try to be faces and it just didn't work for them.
Right.
The crowd didn't work for them on Raw, so they moved them to SmackDown. This is the best thing that's happened to them on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So I will say that I think that they're every team right now where they are is where they're supposed to be.
Right.
Frazier versus is Frazier the okay is
Could
okay.
be. Could be. I mean,
Fra-
maybe. I don't know though. I mean, Seth would have to go to SmackDown. I don't think that's the play, but maybe in a year or two from now, maybe. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon though.
we never know because the draft is coming up.
That's true.
So yeah, the draft is coming up. Ciampa is growing his beard back. I don't know how long it takes him to grow that back, but he's growing it. But the man needs some beard. He needs some he needs some beard oil or something, man. Because that thing is he's showing his age, man. God damn, he is. Oh God,
I mean, at least color it or something. I mean,
he
do
needs
something
something.
with it.
My God.
Yeah.
Moving on to
Gargano's got a nice, big beard there too. I don't know if you just saw that little clip there, but he's got a huge, little goatee with the whole thing going on too. Maybe we should rename them to the Beard Boys. I don't know.
all right, moving on to what's this? Malachi and Carmelo. I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay. So Aleister Black is back and he's a thing on SmackDown now, and now he's gonna be fighting Shinsuke Nakamura. I guess they're just throwing him to Nakamura, which gives Nakamura something to do. And yeah, him and Carmelo. Here's the thing though. We didn't mention this here, but I love the Miz. I love the Miz. Miz gotta give me the credit, but I don't know if you guys heard. Miz is gonna be hosting. I think they said this last night too. Some what was it? American Gladiator or something like that. It was some sort of show. I think on Amazon Prime he's doing or whatever. But looking forward to that. But the Miz hyping up Carmelo Hayes, I thought was awesome. I thought that was hilarious. I think that's great. Carmelo's like, I can take care of Aleister Black. He's not a problem to me. He's no threat. I'm him. This whole Carmelo Hayes and him. And I like Carmelo. I think he's great. But the whole him thing, I think he does it to death. But this whole match, yeah, I mean, it had a lot of action. But overall, yeah, I'm not too surprised on the winner. It's just getting to be like you gotta put Black over, right? But at the same time, it also can't make Carmelo look bad in the process because as well as I know, the Miz is gonna turn on him and they're gonna have a match down the line. Maybe it's SummerSlam, I don't know, but they're gonna have a match down the line. So, yep. Aleister versus LA. Yep. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
This is where I want to freeze the conversation here because which way do you go? Like the
LA
the
Knight
the
wins the spot. I mean, honestly, if you want, LA Knight gets the spot next week.
do you know where Alistair doesn't have any he doesn't have any rivals,
Nope.
and
He doesn't have any friends
um
either.
he doesn't have any friends. So I don't understand where they're going with this. You can't turn Shinsuke
Mizzen versus
normal.
Alistair Attack. Okay, but who's Alistair's partner, Jeffrey? That's what we want. That's what I want to know. I should say that.
Yeah, it's that's just obedient,
Right.
disobedient. That's disobedient.
Right.
But I don't understand it. I don't understand it where they're going with this, and it's okay.
I see that.
It's okay. But I'm over this. I don't believe in the experiment.
Yeah.
The Alistair experiment. I don't
I
care
think
for it.
just because they got him back so quickly, right? This is what I personally believe. They got him back so quickly, they had to throw a bunch of stuff in there and make up a bunch of storylines to get him over. He's over with the crowd. It's interesting. It's all hell, but there's no real story to it. They're just, like, as everyone says, they're just throwing him to the wolves. And I don't think it's going to stick. And it's not sticking right now.
All right, and Drew McIntyre comes out, and I can't lie, man. Drew
He's also
McIntyre
got a
is
big beard.
I can't lie. He's just good. He's just that
He's
damn
great.
good.
He's great.
and the thing about it is that he goes, and once you think he has nothing, he can pull it back in.
Yeah.
He can pull a rivalry anywhere back. I am more into this Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest rivalry now than I was at WrestleMania. I didn't care for the match at Mania, but we got it. But shit, now
it was a good match.
Like,
though, I'm not gonna lie, it was a good match.
It was a good match, but I thought it was kind of rushed,
right?
In a sense, but.
That might have been for time, Mania running late, the whole deal. They wanted to save a lot of time for other matches, so that could have been that reason.
Could be.
Yeah.
He was definitely selling the beat down from Backlash.
Yeah.
Even though
Sure.
even though we know it was a bunch of pillows there, man.
Yeah.
A bunch of pillows there, but anyway. Anyway, Drew McIntyre comes out and he's analyzing the situation, and he's basically up talking this feud that he's going to have, this match he's going to have next Saturday.
Main event, yes, sir.
Main event.
Steel Cage, I believe.
Steel Cage.
Yeah.
So I think the card is pretty set.
Yep.
So
there's 4 matches currently at the moment, I think.
Yep. So there'll be a 5th one announced Monday.
Yeah, and it's looking like it's crazy. I saw something, I don't know if it was Facebook, Reddit, wherever it was. It said that somebody said that this is a PLE kind of a card, but this is going to be live on NBC, so for everyone to watch. I just find it kind of crazy that they build these main events up like a PLE when it's not a PLE. The next PLE is Money in the Bank, like 3 weeks. So.
Yeah, which is actually it's like 2. Okay, you might be right. It's 2.5 weeks, I believe.
Yeah.
That's right around the corner. But nonetheless, Drew McIntyre comes in. He states his claim, says that Drew McIntyre says that Damian Priest is obsessed with him, and so we are going to get this at Saturday night's main event. I'm all for it. What are your thoughts on it?
I can't wait, man. This here's the situation. What I think on this. I personally believe the steel cage match should have happened at WrestleMania. That's how I
Yeah.
feel. Steel cage match happened at Mania. I don't think we'd be getting one next Saturday. But since they didn't do that, and like you said, the match was good and it was rushed, and some parts were boring, other parts were great. I feel like they should have had the steel cage at Mania, and then maybe a street fight or like quit match, something down the line here at Saturday Night Main Event, or maybe even Money in the Bank. But obviously
Mhm.
they didn't go that route. And I think that was kind of needed. So I'm all for this. I'm hyped. And the way Damian Priest, I don't know if it was before or after this, he talked about the steel cage and how he's gonna beat down Drew was also really exciting. I don't know. He did like this package or whatever it was about how he's gonna beat down Drew in the steel cage, and he's really good at steel cage matches and so forth and so forth. So, but yeah, I like this a lot. But like I said too, they should have had this match at WrestleMania, steel cage match at Mania.
And here we go. Uh, uh Solo Sikoa, Phoenix, Ray Phoenix, and Jimmy Uso. I don't know for the life of me why
I know what you're gonna say.
why Jimmy Uso is even in this match anymore. Why
Stay relevant,
why
maybe.
I don't
Stay
get it, man.
relevant.
He gets big pops. He's got the charisma. Can you please get him? Just take him off. Just get him off Raw then. Like if you're going to do all this, just get him off Raw, man. Because at
He
this point,
bounces back and forth, right? He's back on every show, right? He'll want to be on Raw 1 week. Next week he's here on SmackDown getting matches. Then he'll be back on Monday, right? He'll be back on Raw.
I don't know what the hell to man. Jim
It's
Uso
because
said,
Jay's on Raw, right? And that's what they want to do, right? They want to just make sure they're like, oh, you're supporting my brother on the Raw, and then I'm gonna go to SmackDown and have a match with my
it's
cousin.
it's it's
I
literally
agree
like
with Jeffrey. I don't know what the hell anymore.
it's
I feel so bad.
they give Big Jim the they give him the promos, they give him the backstage segment. They even got Naomi. They even got Naomi in a better spot than Big Jim. You know, you know, like
Proceed
God,
with caution, Z. Proceed with caution.
God damn. They got, and Big Jim can't even get one, man. Can't get one. Oh man,
Give him a win at least, let him win this match instead. I know he didn't, but they should have gave the win to him, honestly.
Yeah. I thought, but all in all, the match was really good. The match was really, really good. Ray Phoenix, he can't say nothing bad about him.
No,
He's really good. He's really good. And when him and his brother actually become, tag team. Oh God, we gotta get them versus the Usos. We gotta get what?
Yeah, I'll come back. But then how can you do that though with main event Jay being such a huge single star right now? I mean, this guy's on top of the freaking mountain pinnacle, whatever you want to call it, goddamn world right now. The guy's on top.
I think it'll have to be a Mania match.
Right.
I would think Mania for next year.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
So it's just when does Jey Uso lose? So it'll probably
soon. To be honest with you, I know he's versus Logan Paul next week, but it doesn't look like the man's losing anytime soon.
No. I would expect maybe SummerSlam or maybe a little bit after. I would expect SummerSlam Or I think SummerSlam will be
New
good.
faces, I don't know. I mean, if it's Gunther again, I don't think so. But if they have, I think they have other plans for Gunther. So I heard.
Yep. Lucha Brothers is definitely going to shape up the tag division.
And that's what they need right now. I've been telling you, man. The tag division needs kind of them to really reshape it because I just feel like
let's calm that down because the Raw division needs that. The SmackDown tag division is absolutely
no, you're right.
100%.
Yeah. But Raw, though, no one cares about the Warriors. I said Monday night when I was helping ECOs. No one cares about those guys. So yeah, put them on there, and they do put them in there, and there you go. Take Warrior Raiders off.
The Raw tag division sucks. It sucks.
I like New Day. I'll say this: I like New Day. Always loved New Day. I think New Day's heel run is interesting. I can't say it's fantastic, but I enjoy it. I think it's funny. I
think it's okay. It's not doing anything for me, but it's okay. Their tag division is definitely stuck.
I agree, Shay. Yeah,
it's stuck. It's in a it is stuck. It's stuck.
I blame the War Raiders for that. See, War Raiders. I don't care.
I don't care at all.
You know what they are? They are video game characters. That's the only reason why WWE kept these guys alive or whatever, kept these guys in, because they are now video game characters in the mobile game WWE did partnership like 2 weeks ago. The only reason why they kept them, I believe.
You know what? You know what? The problem with WWE now is it's too many people. It's too many people,
and they're wanting more people back too. Keep that
it's I don't get it. I don't get it. You could really turn this place into something, bionic, and I don't see it. But we're coasting right now, so it.
I mean, this is the thing. They just got Rusev back. They just got Aleister Black back. They're going to get Paige back later this year. They're going to get this one back. They're asking for Mariah May. She's going to get freaking triple figures for going to WWE. And as you know, she's a Tiffany Stratton type. So,
Yeah. They love their blondes. That's the thing about they love their blondes. But back to the match. I could deal without this. For the debut match.
What is this? This is like, let's get a rep out here for no reason. And I was like, oh, okay, looks like they're doing some sort of filler match or something. This was the bathroom break. I went to the bathroom during this, so you're gonna have to take over for this because I was.
Oh no, I'm not taking over for this because this was ass. This was ass.
I went to the bathroom and grabbed a drink in the kitchen then because I didn't miss much. It seems.
I just looked at the next game. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just looked at the next game because this was just terrible.
The cool part was Naomi, the Jade, the all that, but I also didn't understand all that too. Like none of this made sense. None of this. LA and JC Mateo. I still hate that name. God. None of this made sense. Why were they fighting on the thing? They're like, let's get a rep over here and have a new match. I was like, what?
Yeah, it didn't make any sense, but a time filler.
That's another thing. They just got Jeff Cobb into WWE. Got that? You're right. They do got too many people.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break and get into the main event of the evening, the women's main event, which did not disappoint. Stay tuned. You're watching the Smackdown Penitentiary.
Getting back on track, Charmaine wants to know how you feel the release wrestling. Willie, how you feel about the release wrestling? I can't stay. Thanks for coming, Charmaine. It's obvious to me that you tapped in while we were live and missed the first like 10 minutes of the show because we talked everything about the release wrestlers in the first 10 minutes of the show. But now that you're here, I'm gonna ruin the show for everybody else, for Jeffrey, for Todd, for George, everybody that's been here for the first 10 minutes. We're gonna start the show over again. Ready? All right. Hold on a second. Ready? Where's the entrance? Hey everybody, welcome. It's Monday Night Raw Review Show. I'm Big Daddy Cool. Talk about who's your favorite release wrestler. Go ahead. He's crying because of he's crying because his favorite wrestler got released. I said release.
Release.
He's crying because of Jakara Jackson. That's his favorite release.
What is the next thing that happened on Monday Night Raw, Big Daddy Cool? Get back on track, okay? What happened on Raw?
Oh, hold on.
Oh my God, that is our Raw rated R commercial. Yeah,
Started the show, and then I love that. I love that commercial. It's great. I was watching that live, and I actually thought my screen was messing up on me. Actually, when Big Daddy Cool actually hit the reset button, I thought something was messed up on my screen. Honestly, because I'm in the middle of watching the show, and I was like on, playing like WWE or whatever it was on PS5. And I was in the middle of a match or whatever, and all of a sudden I was playing there, and then he restarts the show. I'm like, okay, why did they restart it? And then they say something about the release superstars, which they said in the beginning of that show. So, but yeah, I was really confusing, and they got me over. So I said in the private chat, I go, well, I said, you guys got one up on me on that one. So, gosh, yeah, that's a true story, man. That's a true story.
LA Knight definitely needs to be on Raw away from.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah,
his time has to come to an end.
But he's in the Money in the Bank qualifier next week on SmackDown.
He could lose that. He could lose it. I could see him losing
that. He's 100% winning that. There's no way. Who was it? Alistair and Shinsuke? No. Alistair, like I said, don't know what to do with, and Shinsuke deserves the hell out of it, but LA's getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so backstage, before we get into this, backstage, we saw Alexa going up to Julia. Well,
Julia, wasn't it? What's her name?
Well, Charlotte Flair, but Julia came to the side.
She's on SmackDown officially.
And
it's weird because she was just on NXT and Raw the other day. So, woo!
Yeah, but it's what they need to do to get this women's division up. Without Bianca, Bailey, so you can't keep having the title be switched around between the same two people. So I'm okay with it. I think
that's the case. Then why are Chelsea Green and Selena Vega keep going back, forth?
The title only moved one time. The title.
I know. I'm just saying that she had a rematch, didn't work. They're probably going to do another rematch, and Selena's probably going to retain that too. I mean, it's where it's going to build, I guess. I mean, I don't see Chelsea winning any other I see if Michin ever wins the case or gets in or whatever, I could see them going after the tag title because that's what they talked about earlier in the show. So I could see maybe that happening, but
I think so. But Julia hair does fit blue.
I like it. I do like it. I like her, man. She's really cool. She doesn't speak the greatest of English, but man, her wrestling style, her moves, bro, they make up for a lot of the promos she does, bro. Absolutely.
I will say that I'm loving what Alexa Bliss is doing, and I'm loving how Charlotte is in, out, in, out. I'm loving it, but I just think that the fans are turned. How can you get Alexa Bliss and Charlotte to get? I don't know where it's going. I don't think that I've seen.
SummerSlam, maybe.
I don't think
SummerSlam.
that I've seen a Charlotte Flair match in a really long time from Money in the Bank that wasn't a title match. So, is Charlotte going to climb up the ladder? I don't know.
Here's the thing. I think they're gonna give it to Bliss unless the Wyatt Six comes back, right? And Nikki Cross, her former tag partner, screws Bliss over. Because that was the whole thing. She's supposed to lead this faction into the new dark era. And I saw the poster about, Fireflies Forever right after she won. I saw that on social media too. So I don't know where that's going to go. But I think they're going to give it to Bliss. And if not, the White Six will interfere to make Charlotte win. Maybe.
I could see
and
that.
then the Charlotte catch in on Tiffany to get that title back.
I can see
That's
that.
be the real question. Yeah.
Moving on to the main event.
This was great.
Can you tell me why, Shay? I think that Alexa Bliss would absolutely deserve it.
Nothing.
It's been 2 years. I don't think that she's winning it, but I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I'm rooting for her to win, but in my mind, Charlotte is going to win. With interference from the Wyatts or not, I think Charlotte's going to win. Naomi is going to win and cash the case on it quickly. That would be great. Proceed with caution, right? As she always says, that's what I say about that. But I would like Naomi to get in and then become champion again. She was a good champion when she did the whole glow thing. I remember all that, but she did the whole glow era. I liked all that. So
that's true. That's true. So
yeah, that's true.
We don't know what things are going on with her and Charlotte. So I think that storyline it could go one or two ways.
Right.
She's not moving how she used to, and that sucks. But she's still a good wrestler.
I agree.
But moving on from Alexa Bliss and going into the main event. This main event was everything. I was flicking back and forth. By the time I was flicking back and forth, the Knicks had already won this thing, but I just wanted to see the end of it. But the Naomi, she comes down, she's about to interfere in the match, and she comes and gets a beautiful kick from Jade. And boom, she's out, back on. Now, this match, I will say I loved it 1000%. I literally thought Nia had Tiffy time. I thought she had Tiffy time.
I was gonna win too. I agree with you. See, I thought Nia was getting the title back, man. There were these times where it looked like she was gonna win the damn thing.
She literally, I don't know now. Like, where do you go with Nia Jax now?
He made Tiffany look like an absolute main event superstar player. Nia Jax put her over so well last night that even I was after the show, I was like, damn, she did good.
Yeah. She literally, I think that the spot where she did this part right here. Oh man, she Samoan dropped her.
They actually said there are now new reinforced tables. Not sure you caught that on commentary, but they said our new reinforced tables.
Yeah.
So,
but also she doesn't. The Samoan drop on the table. you're probably not going to break it.
No,
But
not
not
Tiffany
not
Stratton, no,
not in the female,
no,
not in the female.
no.
So,
Still a
Naya,
great spot though. The whole match, even that spot was really good.
I did. I, she didn't have the curls. She did not have the curls. But she was
No,
looking damn good. Nia Jax was looking damn good.
they both were.
Ooh.
They both were looking. Maybe Nia
What?
needs to go to NXT. I don't
No.
think
No.
so. Nia deserves to be like Jeffrey said. Put her in the Money in the Bank qualifying match and get her to in that match.
I thought
That would be your powerhouse. You
Done.
want powerhouse in that match? That would be Nia Jax. Nia Jax would be one of your powerhouses in the Money in the Bank match.
Yeah, I'm with Jeffrey on that. But this was it. This was it.
Dude,
I thought
when she grabbed the rope, I was like, no freaking way.
Yeah.
That right there, I was like, no way.
I just thought that the ending was a little lackluster.
Right.
But man, did Nia sell that thing. She sold it so good.
So she's fantastic. Both of them are. And I didn't really care for Tiffany Stratton, and now I really do actually more. And maybe because Nia Jax is really selling for her, but yes, she's got some moves, man. I didn't really realize that, and kind of didn't really care for her whole WrestleMania kind of match. But now, yeah, man, this match was great. This should have been everyone saying that this match should have been on Saturday Night Main Event next week and not last night. So,
yeah, Alexa Bliss was the first to qualify for it. So, Alexa Bliss and Solo Sikoa. So, we don't know what matches will come up next, but we know the next one's for SmackDown. So,
we do know it's going to be Charlotte Flair, somebody and somebody, right? I think I know Charlotte Flair,
Julia and Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green, thanks.
Yeah. So
wait, no, Chelsea Green again. I thought they just had her in the match last night. Selena Vega, right? You're talking about Selena Vega, right? Selena Vega's going to be in the match next week now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green was last night.
Shit.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to get. I don't want to get it confused. It's Selena, Charlotte, and who's the other one? Selena, Charlotte, and
Julia.
Thanks. I always forget. But yeah,
Tiffany is great in ring, great in ring, good talker. But outside of that, she feels stories happen around. She's right. She's not the center of attention.
No.
And I think that's the disconnect. But I mean, with her, she's what 20 something. I don't know how old she is, like but she's got plenty of time. I just think they bum rushed it and waited a little too much. But what do you say?
No,
ladies and gentlemen, we have something for everybody. You can catch the Monday Night Raw show. I don't know, Raw Review Show. Immediately after Raw, NXT Trio. Immediately after NXT, Dynamite, All Women Elite Wrestling with Mad Dog Kelly. And then top 5 and predictions on Thursdays. Fridays you can come back. Saturdays you can come back, catch the SmackDown Penitentiary, and Saturday you can catch the Collision.
We're not doing that anymore. I don't know if I told you we're not doing that anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. So it looks like I'm now here with you guys, apparently, from what I've heard, and Collision got scrapped. So yeah, that's what you see said. So yeah, just catch us Saturday afternoon.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'll have to talk to him.
And follow me on Twitter, Matt_Maddog. And yeah, thanks for having me on. I had a blast doing this with you. And yeah, this is yeah, I can't wait to do this more with you. This is a lot of fun. And yeah, the last night's SmackDown, I would give it like a B, probably a B plus for me. We're doing any great, I'll give it a solid B plus. I enjoyed a lot of it last night. So, but I was also watching the next game too, so I didn't see much SmackDown as well. It was like back and forth.
Yep,
Go next.
I can get it.
Woo!
All right, yo, it's been a pleasure. I gotta get out of here because my son is coming here, so I had to get a show in really quick. I didn't want to see you guys, but for Mad Dog Kelly, I am the Z is Silent. This is the SmackDown Penitentiary. Until next time, peace.
Bye, guys.